Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
And this is our review of another present that Fu Manchu sent to me for Christmas. Actually, I think he marked it as for both of us, maybe? I'm not sure. It's a, what do they call them? Kish kebabs or something? I forget what to call them. Mix em a bob kish kebab?
Shish kebab?
No. Something they call them. When they make when you don't buy an official 6 scale and you just kind of piece one together. I always see it, like, I forget what they call it. Kish kebab or bish mish kabagubugu.
Bitch boobs?
Yeah, maybe. But that's basically what this is, I think. And this is the box he sent it in. Well, this was actually a box in the box with the other stuff. But it says, open carefully or else bub.
I wonder what's in there.
Yeah, I know. I had no idea what he was sending me. But this pretty much gives it away. If there wasn't a Wolverine in here, I'd be like, well, what the hell was that message on the front all about?
Trickery.
Could be.
I wouldn't put trickery past him, but it wasn't.
But there he is, the Logan, Hugh Jackman as Logan from the movie Logan.
Logan.
And this is his limo driving suit. And it looks really cool. Comes with some real metal blades that are all bloody. And he's also has some alternate hands and feet. And these little thigh thingies, which I guess is to make his thighs bigger.
Those are creepy.
Yeah. It's like them things like when some women stick in their pants to make their butts bigger or whatever.
I come with thunder thighs.
Yeah. But he also sent me a young Wolverine head. Which
looks good.
And I wasn't thinking of it at first, but you could put that on and it would basically be Wolverine from the movie The Wolverine, where he's in Japan and he's wearing a suit like that. So I guess you can just make it either version. You can either make it Logan or you can make it Wolverine. I mean, they're the same character, but you know what I mean. This is like the older version with the gray hair. And
the grizzled face.
So I asked Fu where the parts came from. And he gave me some info, and he said the head, the Logan head, is made by a company called 11, but it might not be available anymore. And the body he used is called a Ganghood 6-scale muscular body 1.0 version. And the suit is called the Ganghood 6-scale black suit set, tailored on Ganghood advanced muscular body. And that's the suit that the little mini comic came with. And as for the claws, he said he ordered them on eBay, and they're made by a knockoff company. And he's not really sure what the actual name of the company is. But they're on eBay, and you can get them in bloody or non-bloody. So here's the comic book that comes with the suit. And I showed this off in the X23 Laura 6-scale review. But yeah, it's basically just recreation of the comic book that you see in the Logan movie. It's just a comic book that was made up specifically for the movie. This isn't like an old issue that actually existed they took. But that's pretty cool. It's pretty much like a full comic book. You can't really read it because the words are too small, but it's still pretty cool. Because they show this a lot in the movie. And the movie Logan was like one of my favorite superhero movies or X-Men movies or whatever. That one was really awesome. I liked just about everything about it.
Yeah, I love that movie.
I mean, my opinion of where it is in the story is that it's like an alternate story is what I think of it as. It's not what's really going to happen. It's just like an alternate story. Because it's like in the future, all the X-Men are dead, and I don't want that to be the real future, but I like seeing a story. It was really cool. Mm-hmm. And I loved his character in the movie. He's really grumpy, really doesn't want to be a hero, which is usually how Wolverine is, but he was even more that way.
Mm-hmm. He was fed up with his shit.
Yeah. And X23 was pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I a lot of times have like issues with child actors because they tend to not be very good. She played the part really well.
Yeah.
She's really good at angry faces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad I got this. He sent us quite a few crazy things for Christmas, and this is one of my favorite ones. And he also sent us X23, which we'll compare them. Or Laura, if you want to. Because I don't know if they ever actually call her X23 in a movie. I think they do. But they mostly just call her Laura. Either way. Either name works. But okay, let's start going over this guy. Look at that face. I think it's pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good. And it's really cool that they did do this because it doesn't look like Hot Toys is making figures from that movie. So I don't know why usually they make figures of the big superhero movies. But I don't know if it's licensing or whatever, but not too many X-Men figures have been made by Hot Toys from the movies. I'm trying to think if any were made. I'm not sure if... Oh yeah, they did. They made Wolverine. I remember them. They did have some Wolverine figures. So I don't know why they didn't make any from Logan. That's just weird. Because that was a really big movie. But he looks pretty damn cool. They did a really good job in that face and likeness and details in there.
He reminds me of Clint Eastwood in that movie so much.
Yeah, he does a lot.
Squinty and grumpy and gray haired.
Yeah. He's a lot like Clint Eastwood in that one. You can see he's got cuts on his face because he doesn't heal as well. His healing abilities are going away. And I think they explain in the movie the healing factor is going away because of poisoning from his adamantium skeleton, which is what his claws are made out of too. Which that's depressing. Mm-hmm. It's like, I don't want his powers to be screwing up his other powers.
Like, it really worked for the story, but like, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah. But it is like an alternate version, because if you watched Days of Future Past, they go into the future, and Wolverine's there, and older, but he's still got all of his powers and everything. He's not.
Comics have a tendency to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, let's just make up a new story. Mm-hmm. Which I'm fine with.
I think the face sculpt's pretty good. The hair looks pretty good. You mentioned that you looked at the picture and the color is not exactly right.
I still think it looks really good. I think they did a good job. But if you look at actual pictures, his hair is a lighter color and his beard is darker. And here it's pretty much all the same color.
Yeah.
But they still did a good job, like the frosted gray look on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that looks pretty cool. So there's a younger head that Fu sent. And this does remind me a lot of the movie, The Wolverine. The main difference, though, about the outfit is the white shirt is actually black in the movie. So he's pretty much all in black. But still, it's pretty close. I could probably pick up a black shirt if I really want to switch it. But I'm going to be keeping this head on there. It's just cool to have an alternate head if I want it. And I like his suit. It looks really well done. And back when Hot Toys had the Wolverine version, where he comes in a suit, I kind of wanted that one. I never got it, but I thought it looked pretty cool. So it's cool to actually get one in a suit like that. Because I think that's cool, like seeing Wolverine in a suit, because he's usually in either like jeans and a shirt, or he's in his X-Men uniform. So it's cool to see him in like a suit. It's just different. Mm-hmm. Here's a look at his claws. I really like that they're made of real metal, and the blood on them looks really cool.
Well, a lot of times if they're not real metal, you can tell. There are some times where they do a really good job with plastic and you can't tell. But usually you can, and they also bend more when they're plastic and get messed up.
Something about just them being metal I think is cool. It's almost like they're slightly dangerous. Like, not really that dangerous, but they're just a little bit dangerous. They could actually poke you if you touch them too hard.
You're a dork.
What?
I don't really care about whether they feel dangerous or not. I think they look really good.
Yeah, but there's just that little bit of coolness of, like, when you get some 6L figures come with a metal sword, and it's like, that's just kind of cool. It's like real metal. Like, it can actually poke you. I don't know, it's just cool.
Are you trying just to defend yourself from me calling you a dork? Because that's not helping.
Well, I don't care.
It can poke you.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
But, yeah, like his tie and his undershirt. And he's got belt with the real working belt buckle.
His buttons look good on his shirt, too.
Yeah, it really does look like a scaled down real shirt and pants and belt and everything. Looks pretty good.
His jacket even has like a lining, like a real suit jacket would.
Oh, yeah,
It's really well made.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. He's got pockets. Looks like he can actually stick stuff in his pockets if he wanted to. Stick his cigars in there if he's still smoking.
That suit is ridiculously well made.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with the suit. Like, if Hot Toys did make one, I don't know if theirs would even be better than this, because it's just pretty damn perfect.
Yeah, and it fits him, like, spot on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's pretty impressive that it's like a tailored suit and it fits him that well.
I mean, I could be wrong, because there's sometimes where I see a figure and I'm like, that is perfect. And then Hot Toys makes one, it's like, oh.
That is beyond perfect.
Kind of like with their...
They're ridiculous.
Yeah. And there's his fancy shoes. These look like they're kind of worn out. He probably should get some new shoes. If he's going to be...
walk around in the dust and shit all the
Well,
time.
maybe that's dust. Or maybe they're worn out and he needs to get new shoes. Gonna get fired from his limo job for having crappy shoes.
He's gonna get fired from his limo job for having a limousine full of bullet holes and shit.
Well, yeah, that's... I'm talking about before that stuff happened. There's a look at the two heads side by side. It definitely looks like a younger version. Very different hairstyles. I wondered in the movie why his hairstyle changed, because I was always under the impression that his hair kind of grew this way, like he couldn't stop it. It just did that because of his healing factor and just because whatever.
Well, maybe that's why, because his healing factor slowed down. He can cut his hair how he wants now.
Oh,
damn
well,
it.
yeah, maybe. But hair's dead, though, isn't it? Once your hair's... Like
yeah, technically.
So, I don't know. Whatever. So, there's the X-23 that he sent us next to the Logan. And they're really cool together. Because I feel like from that movie, you gotta have each of them. Well, I guess you don't gotta, but I would
Yes,
want
you
them.
do.
So, as for the other alternate hands he comes with some fists. In case you want just fists without claws sticking out of them. I don't know why. And then you also got these hands. Looks like a hand for a gun. And this looks like a holding hand to hold some other kind of thing. These are more relaxed hands. It also comes with some shoeless feet for some reason, which are very Ken doll looking. Got some articulation on them, but there's not a lot of detail on them. Like we said, there's the thigh thingies, I guess, if you want to make...
Thighs.
Yeah, his legs are a little skinny, so I guess if you want to make them thicker, I don't know. Now we're just going to go over articulation. The head could go like that. Whoop, whoop. This could spin. Go up and down a little bit. So pretty good articulation at the head. Then the suit is a little tight, and I think it's kind of restricting, so some of the arm movements with the suit on might not really show full potential of his articulation.
I think that's a worthwhile sacrifice, though, considering how well the suit fits him.
Yeah. I mean, I could take the suit off and show you, but with the suit on, it doesn't... It's pretty limited. And it feels like he's only got a single joint and not a double joint in his elbow, but that also could possibly be because of the suit. Just not letting me go up. I'm not sure. Arm doesn't seem to want to go up further than that. And I guess it's because of the suit. And going up forward wants to stop there. Then at the wrist, you can spin. And I'm sure there's a hinge joint, yeah. Then the torso, right underneath his man boobies. Can go like that. Then there's a joint at the hips, or I guess the waist. Then at the hips. Do a split about that far, and then his pants start to get tight.
That's pretty good, though, for those pants.
Yeah, kick out about that far. I think it can spin up at the thigh, yeah, I can. It's got double jointed knees. They're very squeaky.
Those are loud.
He's an old man. And then...
Hey, my knees do that too, man.
Feels like a ball joint at the ankle. So, I think articulation is good on him, but it's very hindered by his jacket. I mean, in the arms and shoulders. So, if you wanted him to do something crazy, you probably have to take the jacket off. I was going to take the jacket off and show that, but it feels like it would be hard to get back on over this shirt.
Yeah, to get the sleeves pulled all the way down and probably a bunch up really bad.
Yeah, so I don't think I want to do it. So,
sorry.
yeah, I imagine most people probably would want him in the jacket and not with the jacket off. So
yeah.
Well, I really love this figure. I think it looks really good. I think the suit is one of my favorite parts of it.
It just fits him so well.
Mm-hmm. Another of my favorite parts is the head. The head looks really good. It looks like Hugh Jackman in that movie, and
his hands kick ass too.
Yeah, I love them bloody claws. Metal claws are just so nice looking.
It really makes me want to bloody up Laura's claws.
Yeah. Her claws are nice and clean, but maybe she wiped them down. I don't know.
Yeah, she is murderous. So, like, these are little kid claws. We can't make them bloody. She's murderous, man. Murderous.
I don't think that's why they just didn't.
I know. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I'm pretty impressed with him. He's really awesome. I like him a lot. So thanks, Fu, for sending them.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite movies. It was really awesome. So it's cool to have a figure of him. And also Laura. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Mr. J, I'm just gonna go see what's over here. Oh shit, Mr. J, it's Freddy Krueger! Run!
Oh, damn it, man! You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh, damn it!